DMI Images and Addicted MMA collaborating this evening at KillaCam 8. We have another champion with us, Mr. Tallis, who has just been in a fantastic fight with Mr. Liam Bird. It was a hellacious fight, went the whole distance. You controlled the whole fight up until midway through the third round when you got sunk into quicksand, a nasty looking triangle. How tight was that and how close were you to tapping?
I'm telling you, man, I didn't breathe for 45 seconds. I kept thinking to myself, I'm going to die in a man's crotch. And
it's like a dream come true.
Yeah, it's a dream come true, mate. And then I was thinking, there's got to be something worse than this. And I just carried on, dragged my head out the back, and I took side control, mate. I fell inside, and I just said to him, mate, I was whispering to him the whole fight. I just said, just drown, boy, just drown. Just fall apart, mate. He didn't do anything after that. I punched him in the stomach, mate, and I saw him curl up on the ball, man. He was ready to curl up and just give in, mate. The whole fight he was fighting, he's a legit opponent, mate. He was scary the whole fight, man. But I shut him down like a blockbuster.
Sorry, my professionalism went to that just for a second. Tell us about your game plan going into this fight. I mean, did you pre-plan what you was gonna do coming into this?
We actually had a change of opponent. Liam Bird had an opponent pull out, and my opponent also pulled out. So it just made sense to match us two up together. I didn't know I was fighting for a belt. I didn't know I was fighting a guy that's had 10 years of experience either. Mate, he's so slick on the ground because he's been there and done that. But oh man, it felt so good being able to stop a guy that's stopped so many people. He's had 6 fights, 6 wins, 6 finishes. He's a real beast, mate. When he gets hold of a neck, he usually finishes it, but no, man, I've got a Teflon neck up in here.
You've had some tough fights this year already.
Yeah.
Looking for more?
Oh, mate, that Nick Fielding fight, I have nightmares about that. But I'm telling you now, man, there are tough fights coming, but the tough fight isn't for me. The tough fight's for my next opponent. He's going to be checking his closet for me every single night, mate. Doesn't matter if it's, well, don't be calling anyone out, but
cool.
Ethan Charlesworth makes sense. That's not calling him out. He is a very nice guy. He's a lovely guy. I want his belt. I want my brother's belt. My brother won that belt and he had to vacate it because he had a freak accident with a spider bite in his shoulder, mate. He's been out for a year and a half now.
Sorry, did you just say a spider bite in his shoulder?
A false widow bit a hole in his shoulder and implanted like an egg sac thing. So he's got septicemia.
Subtropical support
stuff. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it gets real humid down in the factories, mate. No, I'm telling you, man. That's an interim belt. I'm going to unify it for Team Tallis. I'm telling you, man. Alan's going pro, so he can't stake his claim to it. I want that belt.
That's an intriguing fight. I mean, Charlesworth he's a hard fight to gauge.
You can look at him and go, he's an experienced guy with a great game off his back. He's got very clean, long strikes, and he works hard. Look who I just beat. No offense to Liam Bird, toughest fight of my life, mate. Toughest fight of my life. He didn't try and knock me out like Nick Fielding did, but that was a pretty easy fight as soon as I took him down. I nearly felt like just rolling onto my back and getting punched out. I was so tired out there. But that was the hardest fight of my life, but I smashed him. I'm telling you, mate, it would be the same situation with Ethan Charlesworth.
Let me ask you, so you're now the KillaCam Fight Night unexpected champion. I mean, how does it feel to be walking around with the silverware?
Mate, I had my first picture. I feel like a superhero, man. People coming up to me, can I take a picture with you? Can I take a picture with you?
Oh, you get used to it after a while.
Yeah.
You would know.
There's a lot more where this came from, man. It feels new now. It's going to feel real comfortable in a couple of years.
So, talking of a couple of years, what is your game plan going forward?
Game plan is smash out some more decisions, mate. Game plan is to keep working hard, man. I set an absolutely ridiculous pace. I'm surprised he kept up with it, but he waited for the second that I took my foot off the gas, and he was ready, man. He was real ready. I keep up a massive pace, so I train year round and I fight year round. I'm going to keep on fighting, I'm going to keep on winning. 3-1-1 right now is my record, and I've already got the belt. You wait till I'm Alec Connolly level, 6-1-1, you know. I'm going to have 3 more belts.
Well, we're very excited about seeing you fight. You're you've become one of the guys to watch on the South Coast without a doubt. You know, I've been going on and on about you. Obviously, you're going to be back here. You're going to be on Shock and Awe.
Yeah, man. November 21st, I'm going to beat Ethan Charlesworth. December 12th, I'm defending my belt here.
And we got that exclusive. You're fighting Ethan Charlesworth.
I'm telling you, man. I'm fighting Ethan Charlesworth.
Excellent.
Another guy.
Any shout outs you'd like to give?
Shout outs I'd like to give. When I was nearly dying in there, I was looking up. Yeah, I was thinking about my nan. I was pointing up there. People think I'm some guy that's about to get on my knees and pray. I wasn't. I was pointing up at my nan. My nan looks after me a lot, even though she's not here anymore. Sounds a bit weird. My brother Alan, he is so important to everything that I do. Without him, I wouldn't have a place to live. I wouldn't have a belt around my shoulder right now. I wouldn't have a name.
Well, I've got to say, from myself, Martin and I, from Dear My Images, and from Ben, from Reddy, from Addictive MMA, we're very happy for you. Congratulations, and hope to see you with a few more belts in a couple of months.
Congratulations, champ. Time to celebrate.
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, a couple more shout outs.
Of course. Me?
Why not?
Yeah, always a pleasure, guys. Always a pleasure.
Nice one. Thank you.
Thank you.
We've got worse sweat on than you have.
Hey, I've been calling that.